Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today, me and Uswa we are going to present we are going to presenting this presentation on the topic of prevention and detection of software supply chain attacks. This presentation delves into the critical issues surrounding security in the software development cycle. So here is the table of content. This is the content for this presentation. First of all, we will do introduction and then a supply chain attack vectors, and then we will discuss the literature who we have done, and then the security frameworks and the standards, and then the detection technique, and then the mitigation strategies, and then the problems identify to detect this attack, and then the comparative analysis and tools, and then at the end we will present the recommendation and the conclusion and the future work. So let's start with the introduction. The supply chain attacks, and these are the sophisticated adversaries targeting the software development lifecycle. It has affected in the many industries, like in the financial sector and the software in the other software companies. Further, we have explored the major issues it has caused. The consequences of these attacks are the financial losses and the reputational damage and the regulatory consequences. Next, the taxonomy. Taxonomy. This slide is all about the taxonomy of the supply chain attacks. Following are the steps in the supply chain attacks. There are different steps in the supply chain attacks. We will briefly describe it. The first step is to identify the target. Attackers select a software developer or a company or a specific software as a target, and then the attacker breaches a part of the target software supply chain. It can be any repository or vendor, and then the malicious code is inserted into the compromised software supply chain segment, and then the code spread to the target, then customers view updates, downloads, or the physical access, and then the malicious code is used to steal the data and damage systems or disrupt the operation. So this is all about the taxonomy. And then the supply chain attacks, vendor attacks. Supply chain attacks exploit vulnerabilities at various points in the development and the distribution process. Key vectors such as the compromised source code, repository infiltration of the build environment, and risk associated with third-party software. In the literature, we have reviewed the several notable incidents, including the UC SF supply chain attack and the Airbus and the Movit supply chain attack. These cases underscore the vulnerabilities within the software supply chain and the significant impact on the organization in facing the need for the robust security measures. These all we have discussed. These all attacks are latest in the early 2020 and 2023. And then the security framework and the standards. Security framework like NIST Cybersecurity Framework, ISO IEC 2002-7001, and the OSAP SAM provide foundational guidelines for securing software supply chain. If we these organizations provide us the basic guidelines. If we as a developer, if we follow these guidelines, we can be if we follow these guidelines, we can बच सकते हैं हम इससे कि अगर हम इससे टैक्स से बच सकते हैं. And detection techniques. There are different detection techniques: static and dynamic analysis. We compare static code analysis and the dynamic runtime analysis for to identify malicious code. Behavior analysis हम कर सकते हैं. Techniques उसके लिए हम use कर सकते हैं. Anonymous behavior हम देख सकते हैं, उसके साथ में behavior analysis पता चल सकता है, और एक threat intelligence integration हम कर सकते हैं, जिसकी वजह से हमें पता चल सकता है डिटेक्शन हो सकती है. जो प्रिवेंशन स्ट्रेटजीज है उसमें सिक्योर SDLS हो सकता है, डिपेंडेंसी मैनेजमेंट एंड मॉनिटरिंग हो सकती है, एक्सेस कंट्रोल एंड प्रिविलेज मैनेजमेंट हो सकता है. और डिफरेंट इश्यूज हमें वी हैव फेस्ड इन डिफरेंट इश्यूज, challenges while we have to detect or prevent these issues. Challenges identified include the lack of the visibility into supply chain risk, inadequate secure practices, over-reliance on third-party software, and insufficient integration of the threat intelligence. Addressing these issues is crucial for enhancing overall the security posture of. And then we have done a comparative analysis, and we have for detection. This slide is for detection methods and tools. We have different detection methods like static analysis, dynamic analysis, behavior analysis, anomaly detection, and threat intelligence. And then we have we have write the purpose of these, and then for the time requirements, and then the resource requirement, and then how they are, how much they are effective. Then the one example for each is given. Next slide is about the prevention techniques. We have given, we have explored the five different methods: secure STLS, dependency management, code signing, vulnerability management, third-party risk management, and then the time requirement. Similarly, the same as we have done in the detection, same in the time requirements, resource requirement, effectiveness, and example of each method. Recommendation: Over recommendation focus on adopting a holistic security approach, enhancing visibility and monitoring capabilities, integrating security into STLS, leveraging threat intelligence, and then strengthening third-party management practices. These are the recommendation we have. These are recommendation we give after review, after the literature review, and then the conclusion and the future work. In conclusion, proactive measures and the continuous improvement are essential in safeguarding software supply chain. The future work should prioritize automate risk assessment tools, enhance collaboration, and promoting a culture of security awareness. We can also use the advanced techniques, deep learning methods for detection of these attacks. And at the end, references we have used. Thank you very much.